Hi, hello. My name is Noah Diaz, and I'm here to talk about Arizona's language development approach and also about Arizona's instructional program for English language learners. According to the Arizona English Learner Policy, an English learner is a student whose first language is not English and that they cannot speak English. There are a variety of instructional program models that the state of Arizona relies on. ESL programs are designed to help students whose English is not their first language and have little to no education in the English language. Bilingual programs are designed to provide instruction in two languages, the student's native language and in English. Sheltered English instruction involves grouping students of different backgrounds together and relying on English instruction as a medium for their education with the goal of reaching higher proficiency levels in English. Structured immersion programs solely use English for instruction, and English is taught through a variety of content areas. Now, Arizona's language development approach has four essential principles. Arizona's language development approach, firstly, is centered on student-driven success and empathy. Individuals at all levels of education will provide total support to ensure the success and achievement of multilingual students in Arizona. That is exactly what it states in the Arizona Educational website. Research has shown that enshrining and developing self-efficacy in ELL students, with proper support from educational professionals, will enable ELL students to meet their educational goals. With regular assessment, monitoring, feedback, and educator guidance, ELL students have opportunities to set their own goals and learn how to measure and evaluate their progress towards those goals and take ownership over their own English learning. The four principles that surround Arizona's language development approach are research-based and non-negotiable. These components include asset-based behaviors and expectations, assessment, monitoring, and feedback, integrated instruction in disciplinary language, and content and targeted and explicit language instruction. Arizona also relies on four research-based SEI models, with those being the newcomer, pull-out, 2-hour, and 50-50 dual language immersion models. All these models state an ideal example of student achievement with regards to English language development, social and emotional growth, while giving educators all kinds of data regarding English language learners' progress, vision for student success, that includes high expectations for ELL students' achievement and social emotional development, and giving teachers the ability to measure their performance. The newcomer SCI model is designed to provide academic instruction for students with less than reasonable fluency in English. This program is for students who may have recently arrived in the United States and have little to no knowledge of English. The pull-out SCI model calls for language instruction in an integrated setting. English-speaking and ELL students are integrated and clear visions for ELL students' success are established. The 2-hour model also relies on integrating ELL and English-speaking students and providing access to grade-level content, but for a briefer 2-hour period. 50-50 DLI of targeted ELD time for all ELL students provided by a certified ELD specialist and English language instruction with the integrated system. Now, assessment and placement. The process that the Arizona Department of Education follows to determine ELL program eligibility, placement, and reassessment is the AZELA, or otherwise known as the Arizona English Language Learners Assessment. AZELA is a standard-based assessment that meets both state and federal requirements to measure students' language proficiency. AZELA is used for both placement and reassessment purposes. Students who have been identified as second language learners on the Home Language Survey take the AZELA placement test, and the students' proficiency scores determine appropriate placement for instruction. Students who have been placed into an English language learner program will also take the AZELA assessment once per year until they have achieved proficiency. Students who have scored proficient on the AZELA are then monitored for 2 years to help ensure success after they move into a mainstream classroom. There are a variety of accommodations that are available and provided to ELL students. Some of these accommodations include universal test administration conditions, students with disabilities, and of course with IEP and 504s 504 plans are entitled to all of the accommodations and modifications stated on their plans. Small group testing, one-on-one or separate location testing can also be administered to these students. Other accommodations include being seated in a specific location in the testing room, having the test administered by a familiar test administrator, the usage of a special pencil or grip or technological device to complete the test, noise buffers, and other scripted directions to be repeated to the students. Thank you, and I hope you have a good day.